Today's adventure, we're starting out in Acworth, Georgia to make a quick stop at Cabela's to say hello to some aquatic friends of mine before we head off to a fishing expo convention in Cartersville. Hello my friends, Mr. Nomad Ben here. Got a really big bear right behind me over here. I think he's hungry for some of that fish that's inside this little aquatic tank here. Let's go say hello to this fish here and then make our way to the NOE Outdoor Fishing Expo in Cartersville, Georgia. I'm inviting you to come with me today. And here we go.
It's all about where you've been, Nomad Ben. Tell us all about the finer points of living in your traveling. Food, beer, history, nature quest. Every corner of this all to the great Midwest. Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben.
Well, is it fishing season already? I could barely believe it. We'll make our way to the aquatic tank. And we got a lot of freshwater fish in here. Looks like we got ourselves a little catfish right here. Got a bigger one right here. And I believe we also got some trout and maybe some bass and some pike in here as well. And I don't know what kind of fish that is. If you know what that kind of fish that is, please leave in the comments below. If I owned that pet fish, well, if this was my pet fish, sorry, I would probably name it Pongo. Kind of reminds me of a Dalmatian fish. And this little guy here is just chilling. How you doing there, fish? And we got one that's hiding here. Would you look at that? Wait a second. Wait, I think he's trying to say something. Oh, what are you trying to say there, Mr. Fish? Subscribe to the next bird. Oh, well, thank you for reminding the people. Well, that's why I wanted to come here for, just to say hello to the fish. So let's go ahead and head to Cartersville right now to the fishing expo. Oh dear, I'm running late for the expo as it is. Well, maybe I'll spend a buck or two on some fishing equipment. Alright, we made our way to Cartersville, Georgia at the Clarence Brown Conference Center where the fishing expo is taking place. And here's what the vendors are offering when it comes to some tasty treats or some beverages. We got a little stand right over there. Entrance to the Clarence Brown Conference Center. And it looks like we got some boats on display over here, which we'll make our way over there in a minute. It's kind of chilly out, so I kind of want to warm up, use the restroom, and see what's inside. I got my hand stamped and checked in to the NOE Outdoor Fishing Expo. So unfortunately, I read the information wrong. I'm filming this on a Friday, but on Saturday and Sunday of this weekend of the convention is that they're doing free fishing lures to the first 200 people. So if you're watching this as I post it next day, if you're in the Northwest Georgia area or Tennessee or Alabama nearby, check out this expo. But I got a sticker and some information here I could drop here to win some prizes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll kind of mosey around the convention. So my first stand I'm gonna check out here is called the Chattahoochee Jig Company. We got all these special lures here. And here is the owner of Chattahoochee Jigs. His name is Foster DeBork. I actually spoken with him for a few minutes, and he actually wants to show on the vlog about the benefits of these particular lures. We got some merchandise here. You guys buy some hats and t-shirts and sweaters. And then here are some of the lures that are made here. All handmade lures. Now, Foster, what were you explaining to me about how those lures work?
Yeah, so usually on a jig, you'd have like a rubber band. And when you put that in the water and then put it in your tackle box and whatever, it's just a dry rot over time just because of the heat, the humidity, and stuff like that. Well, I completely eliminated that issue by just tiring it with a little bit of wire copper. If you zoom in right there, you'll see the fluorescent wire copper. And so that way, that band, it won't shrink, it won't move,
Wow.
it won't pull, and you don't ever have to worry about losing the skirt off the jig.
Wow. And that'll benefit a lot of fishers out in those lakes.
That's true.
Oh, man.
So you'll be good to go.
Thank you, Foster.
Thank you.
Jigs off and tied.
And here is some of the things you could work with. Look at that. Look at that. Be very beneficial for fishing. Check that out. And the next stop here is called Hobie Fleet. Got a whole bunch of kayaks, but it's beneficial for fishing. Got some merchandise here, and the types of kayaks right here. Kind of look at that. Look at that. Kind of take a closer look at the kayak. It looks pretty comfortable. Make our way over here. This is pedal action right here. Look at that. So you got to get your cardio exercise not by the arms but by the legs too. Very cool. And this is by the Jackson JK Kayak Company. Look at this model here. Look at the traditional kayak. Little cargo space over there. There's a lot of good kayaks here. So here is True Grit Tackle. Loving the grizzly bear logo. They got their merchandise set up alongside with the fishing poles. Got another set of poles right here, and they're retailing them at $150 a rod. And we got some jigs and lures over here. Gonna make our way around over here this way. Look at that. And here we're looking at here. Fun little designs here. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at these big ones. I made my way over to Fish, North Georgia. They're under the umbrella of True Grit. I'm with Paul and Josh and the real True Grit right here.
I guess.
That's what they've been trying to tell me. So, don't you tell me about what you guys do?
We are right now just trying to support as much as we can local tackle businesses here in North Georgia. Our real specialty is to kind of try to get as many local companies in our shop as we can. True Grit obviously is our baby. Ryan over here is kind of the jig master. He's the mastermind behind a lot of our patterns and just kind of coming up with what we do. True Grit is important to us. We want it to catch fish and not just fishermen.
Right.
He doesn't put it in the package if it won't catch fish.
All right.
Storefront's off Highway 53 in Marble Hill, just about 2 miles west of the big canoe entrance.
All right.
Come see us.
Awesome. And then you also do some live shows, as it says
We
in
do
your
a
site.
live show every Thursday at 8 called The Live Well. We'll actually be broadcasting live on Sunday for the final weigh-in from the NOE Outdoor Expo here for their 2-day tournament that's running tomorrow and Sunday. We're looking forward to it, man. We're going to have a blast.
All right. Well, I'll just keep an eye on that. I'll let the viewers know. But thank you so much.
Absolutely. Very good to meet you.
Okay, so now I figure out it's called NOE. I thought it was just NOE. I'm just new to this fishing stuff. I mean, I like to fish, but I don't know a lot of things about fish. But it's NOE. Now get it right, NOE. So veering off from the expo for a minute, this is actually a display case of the Tellus Museum, not far from here at the convention center here in Cartersville. I have been to the Tellus and I really enjoyed it, so perhaps another time, future vlogs to come, we will actually go. But they got some displays of the saber-toothed cat and some quartz crystal rock, Gemini Titan 2 rocket model, And of course, the 1886 Benz Patton motor wagon car. But the real one is at the museum. It's really cool. Another time. And here we are at the Great Meadows Canoes and Kayaks. And these are handmade nets and kayaks and canoes. And I've actually met the woodmaker and the owner of this company, Mr. Ken. Hey, Ken.
Doing? How's it going there?
Good, sir. How are you?
Wonderful. Thanks.
So you were telling me about these awesome handmade nets and canoes and kayaks. So you want to tell me a little bit about that?
I've been building for well over 20 years now, and these here are my standard stream carries, the smaller ones. The ones in the back there with the longer reach are generally good for kayaks, canoes, or john boats. A little more reach. The ones that are hanging on the backdrop basically are for drift boats.
Okay.
And, I build them from brookie size all the way up to great big bass size. so 12 pounders. But yeah, and I build all of these boats that you see there. The fabric on the boat is ballistic nylon.
All right.
This will give you an idea of the strength of the fabric that's on the.
Oh, wow.
That's the fabric.
That's the
They use
fabric.
the fabric in flak vests for shrapnel protection for law enforcement and the military.
Wow. And that's, let me kind of guess.
Very durable. It's been beat on since 2018.
wow.
Well over 1,000 times.
Wow. That is really cool.
Extremely durable.
Wow. These are very beautiful work, man.
Thank you, sir.
So I made my way inside a conference room here at Farley Outdoors, fishing and hunting, camping and boating, where they're showcasing everything from fishing, merchandise, rods, everything. I met the owner here. Mind telling me your name, sir?
Hello, Jerome Farley.
What's going on here?
So we are part of the NOE Outdoor Show. We are from Cincinnati, Ohio, and during January and February we travel across the country setting up fishing expos. We get to meet great people at the local communities, and which I absolutely love to explore the country and meet the people locally.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, these are awesome looking stuff that you got here.
Thank you. We bring out AFCO products, so if you need any AFCO wear, check us out at farleyoutdoors.com. You know, if we don't have listed online what you need, please send me an email.
All right, awesome. I'll leave that link in the description for the viewers to check out.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You too. So we got some awesome looking rods here. And these are going about $24 right here. And then we got some about $89, which the retail price was $129.95. And these rods over here are buy one get one, but no reel to go with it, just the rod itself. That's some awesome looking rods. That's pretty awesome looking reel with a lure too to go with it. And then there's the AFCO merchandise that they also sell. Very cool. They also offer some fishing schools here. Fill out some forms. Very cool. I'm here at the T&W Bait Tackle. Everything from jigs, lures, some fishing nets over there. It's beautiful looking fishing reels and rods. Yeah, it's really cool. So I have ran into April, who's actually one of the owners of the establishment of T&W Bait and Tackle. So anything you want to share with the vlog about your particular store?
just where we're located, we're at 248 St. Elmo Circle in Adairsville, Georgia, and we're carrying a lot of different things, anything from worms to weights to line, anything that you're looking for to fish with.
All right, awesome. And I go to Buc-ee's all the time, so
Absolutely.
not far from Buc-ee's.
Not far, and we're right off the interstate.
Ah.
2 turns off the interstate.
Maybe I'll stop by and visit you.
Sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So this kiosk here is the Big Bass Apparel. Some awesome looking merchandises here. And the owners have actually showed me their net gaiters. A lot of hard work into this. This is pretty cool. And they also have some very beautiful fishing rods over here. Let's go take a look at that. Very cool. So here's called the American Fishing Tree. So I talked to the owners. So this is actually an artificial reef that you put in the water. It'll collect algae, and then fish will come and eat off the tree. That is pretty cool. Be a great way to trap some fish. So here is Stunning Ladies, Self-Defense Weapons, and more. Gotta check this out. They've got a pistol crossbow here. And what is this? A Wolverine skeleton hand with skeletons on it? Give her up, Bob. They got this thing called the Bad Kitty. Also need a hideaway rock. Old-fashioned peanut butter. Oh. Very cool. Brass knuckles. And a speed loader. Interesting. So here we are at Spanker Jigs. I like how the hook is actually a J for their logo from Coleman, Alabama. Love this shirt. Spanker Jigs, spank some bass. Nice. Yeah, we got all these jigs here. Zoom out just a smidge. There we are. Beautiful looking jigs. Alright. Lots of different colors and varieties. Very cool. So here's the GLL Outdoor here.
See what I do for a living.
And they got some rods here, but I wanted to showcase their fishing kayak here. Just talking with the manager. This is a beautiful fishing kayak. And comes with some pedals. And he was telling me the advantages of pedals and fishing. When you're catching that fish, it relieves a little pressure off you and gives you a natural instinct to go and catch that fish as you reel her in. Very cool. My next stop is Backwoods Goods. They've got rods and reels from $40 to $80. And they've got these little survival tools to put in your wallets. Everything from tiny saws to fishing hooks. Wonderful gifts to give to someone, actually. You got your arrowhead, tiny saws, fishing hooks. That is very cool. And that's actually mine. We got some slingshots here with different sights on them. Help you give that perfect sling. Only if David in the Bible had one of these. But really, I think Bart Simpson would be so proud to have one of these. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And of course, we got, for your masculine bearded men, you got some beard comb right here. And handcrafted coffee mugs made from wood. Remember that skilled labor isn't cheap, or cheap labor isn't skilled. Alongside with these beautiful looking knives, some hatchets, and axes too. Look how it wields. So this little stand here is called the Firefly Outdoor Marine. It's like a little light as you are fishing. It's like, I'm gonna find out what the purpose is behind it, but it looks like it extends so high up on your boat. And also got these red light, green lights. And I've actually talked to the owners, Chad and Angie. And Chad, you have a lot to say about your product here. What would you like to showcase on my show today?
Well, the biggest thing is we've ended the blinding light. All fishermen hate the stern light. They hate them, but we've ended the blinding light. We have 11 different colors across 2 different series. All of ours are made 100% carbon fiber. They all extend to 9 foot forward.
9 foot. Because I can see how big that is up there.
All 9 foot forward. And so when we were starting to set out to do this, we had to fix all those problems, or we would have just built another navigational stern light or bow light. So yeah, it's pretty special. If you ever get the chance to fish underneath one, you'll never be caught without it.
All right. It'll be good, very beneficial for night fishing.
Absolutely. It'll change how you fish in the dark.
All right. Well, that's really cool. And the name is Firefly Outdoor Marine. Here is the information here. I'll even put it in the link in the description below on the YouTube channel. Anything else you want to showcase or say?
Come by and see us. We're here.
All right. And yeah, I guess, do you guys have a physical store, or are you guys all online?
No, we're online.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So outside of the expo, they were selling some boats, or just taking a look at some boats. This is called the Marietta Marine Boat Sales, Service, and Parts. Let's take a little closer look at the speedboat here. Not exactly what I grew up with as a kid, but you make your way inside these boats. I grew up on a speedboat with my parents and my aunt and uncle and my cousins. Not like this, but definitely something really awesome. I love boats. Being out in Lake Michigan or some local lakes up in Illinois, just going out and just enjoying open water. It is very cool. And the boat over here next to me is called the ProCat, the Sea Arc ProCat to be exact. This beauty here. And the asking price right now is $58,995. Who in the right mind has this kind of money to get a boat? Obviously, rich people do. But that's not me. Gotta make my way up here. Got the separator between land and sea. That. Very nice. I just gotta say, just being on boats, no matter what kind of speedboat, pontoon, a canoe, or a kayak, just reminds me of the good old days, just being out in the lakes. I really enjoy this stuff. And I like to do more vlogging wherever I can, just to be on some kind of water vehicle, just to bring you guys along. But this is awesome. So this is a Viago Largo. Almost a $48,000 boat here. However, my in-laws and my aunt and uncle-in-law, they actually shared a boat very similar to my dad and my uncle owning a speedboat, being in Chicago. But a very similar boat. Not 100% like it, but kind of a pontoon speedboat kind of ordeal. Well, $47,995 to be exact. This is a very beautiful boat. Very awesome. And this boat here is called the Bass Tracker. Tim Tracker needs this boat. Showcase this beauty here. I know it might be a little too big for Hag Mill Lake, but just even smaller motorized boats, I wish we could get onto the lake, like Hag Mill and Dalton. But still, you're very awesome. And that, my friends, is the NOE Outdoor Fishing Expo 2022 here at the Clarence Brown Convention Center in Cartersville, Georgia. Vlog's not over just yet. We're gonna go somewhere in Cartersville to eat some fish and chips. Kind of appropriate way to end this vlog. I probably said some terminologies that may have not been correct as I was here, but it's for educational purposes because I would like to know more about fishing. And you guys know, I've mentioned it many times, I got a little boy. And as he gets older, I want to develop a fun hobby with him. And being down in the South for almost 10 years, I think it's time to know either fishing or hunting. And I think I'm going to take the fishing route. So let's go to Cartersville and get something to eat. So here we are at Reef's Fish and Chips in Cartersville, Georgia. Only appropriate after you see some live fish, then to a fishing convention. Now we're going to eat some fried dead fish. So here is the menu that they offer. 2-piece fish plates for $10. Just kind of a little mom and pop establishment here to get your sodas and sitting down to eat right over there. And here is what it looks like in the inside. Just very chill, very quaint, very good. They do not have beer at this establishment. A pint of Guinness would go great with some fish and chips, but my alternative non-alcoholic beverage consists of 1 part sweet tea and 1 part lemonade. You know what that is? Arnold Palmer, baby. So here we are, some fish and chips, baby. This looks amazing. It smells delicious. I even got me a Ken's Key Lime mini pie as well. Well, friends, I gotta tell you, Reef's Fish and Chips was amazing. The fish was perfectly cooked and fried and breaded. The fries with the chips were delicious. The coleslaw was amazing. I'm not really a coleslaw person, but I think I'm becoming one as time goes on. And the key lime pie was the die for. It kind of reminded me of like a warm ice cream, but very sweet and very tart. If you guys like key lime pie, it was worth it. Reef's Fish and Chips was amazing. I know I usually just like to eat as I go and review it, but it was a little different as I was reviewing. There were some people across where I was filming my vlog, and it turns out we have a lot of similar interest in their conversation, and I just had to jump in the conversation and get to know these folks. They're fine, fine folks, and I hope to connect with them in the future. We could exchange their information, and they're also new subscribers as well. So yeah, sometimes it's just like that. It's about being a nomad. Just when you wander place to place, not only on YouTube, I'm your friend, but in real life, just for the time that we spend together. I'm your friend for the amount of time that we're together, and perhaps I'll be your friend for life. So again, I had such a good time at Reef's Fish and Chips, not just with the conversation and meeting amazing people, because sometimes the world just works in mysterious ways. But the food here was amazing. I highly recommend anyone that's in Cartersville, you love fried fish, and you love some good chips, Reef's Fish and Chips. Well, my friends, if you guys enjoyed this particular vlog today as we went to the Fishing Expo and ending it with delicious fish and chips, give this video one of these, a thumbs up. It shows that you cared and enjoyed yourself. And if you're new to my channel or returning, please, as the fish said, subscribe to my channel, Mr. Nomad Ben. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and keep up with the new stuff that I post. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and email me anytime you want. Everything's all in the link to the descriptions below, and I will do my best to post all the businesses I showcased on my vlog into the links in the description below as well. So keep an eye on that. If you're ever in the Georgia area or other places where they represented of different states, or the websites where you can get the stuff. Other than that, my friends, wonderful time tonight. And I'll see you guys in some future videos. Eat well, and keep your mind walking. I'll see you guys later. So I needed to get some gas on my way back, so of course I would stop by Buc-ee's. But while my car is gassing up, here's the names of the businesses that I showcased in my vlog. And also some of the merchandise that I bought. I got a net gator from BBA. And the fishing lure and hooks. And a koozie that came with it. Where I met Foster, the owner of the company, at Chattahoochee. And I bought this small survival tool at Backwoods Goods. And their contact information's right here. Maybe you guys can see that. And then there is the True Grit and Tackle alongside with the Fish North Georgia and the owner of the establishment. And before I truly end the vlog, I need to go wish a happy birthday to my good friend and the designer of the logo of Mr. Nomad Ben, to my friend Alec Underhill. Happy 30th birthday, and thank you so much for what you've done to finally make a branding symbol for the channel. You are a big part of the channel, alongside with Eric and John, who wrote the theme song. So thank you, Alec, and happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day and wonderful weekend. The 30s are the best, my friend. Okay, friends, I'll see you guys later.